Hi you guys, I'm Kenesha Morrison. I'm a Black Status Younique presenter, and I have been with Younique. It will be 3 years, September 4th. I am so excited that she asked me to speak today. You guys see my kisses. My kid just gave me a mess in my makeup. Hello, Nikki. Thanks for joining in. I have a bit of a stuffy nose, so I just want to apologize in advance for all my sniffling. So when I originally signed up for Younique, I was 28 weeks pregnant on bed rest with my third kid. I was almost 22 years old, and I was looking for a better way. I wanted to continue to be a stay-at-home mom, and I wanted to give my kids a better life. We were not living in the best conditions. We were pretty much poverty level, but didn't qualify for government assistance. And it was just really a bad spot that we were in. My husband was working 50 to 60 hours a week. He was doing the best that he could, but he just was not making ends meet. And it just felt like everything that was coming in was going right back out. So if you are trying to replace your full-time income, or just trying to do something, to get to get a pedicure, whatever your why is, know it and have it up front. Because the main thing that kept me focused and that has kept my mind in the game is having a bigger why. My original why was to have $3,000 in savings when our new baby came. So I was willing to work as hard as I needed to work to be able to achieve that goal. Hi, Anne-Marie. Thanks for joining in. So it doesn't matter if your why is just to get a mani-pedi, just extra $100 a week, some grocery money, or to be able to replace full-time income. Know that whatever your why is, it is good enough. Your dream is worthy, and you are worthy, and you should totally do what you need to do to achieve your dreams. So to date, I have recruited about 150 people. And I've done the entire recruiting through law of attraction and through confidence. Hi from London. Every person that has personally signed up under me came to me, whether it was a referral or they liked what I was doing, or anything of that nature. That's where they came from. Hey from Florida. So I want to talk about that today. How do you recruit 150 people and you never personally reach out to them? You never had to, message them. And I've done it strictly through confidence. So let's talk a little bit about that. I affirm everything. When someone messages me, hey, what's this makeup thing you keep talking about? Or what's this Younique thing? Or what's that mascara you keep talking about? Anything that goes along the lines of, hey Ashley, anything that goes along the lines of, makeup or interested in my business, the first thing I always say is, girl, have you ever heard of that mascara? If she hasn't mentioned the mascara, if she did mention the mascara, I immediately send them my before and after picture. I reel them in with me being a product of the product. So as soon as they say, what's this makeup thing, or what's this mascara you're posting about, I always say, oh my gosh, girl, look at my results. Send her my before and after picture immediately. And I do that because I want her to see that I am a product of my product, that I believe in what I'm saying, I believe in what I'm doing, and she needs to see that I'm using it. So she sees my before and after, she loves it. It's freezing up soon. Uh-oh. I'm not sure why it's freezing up. Is it freezing up for anyone else? Maybe so. Is it freezing up, anyone? I'm just going to keep going. Ashley, I guess you can let me know at the end if this is freezing up, if I'm going to have to redo it. So I immediately send them my before and after picture. And, okay, good. Fine for you guys. And she, I show her my results. And she says, you got those results from mascara, or you know, is it really what all you crack it up to be? And I say, girl, I'm telling you, I'm having the most fun of my life. This is the craziest thing, that I'm able to be at home with my kids through mascara, and I know you would be able to do great with this. I know you would rock this with me. Every time I think about taking a selfie or doing a video, you are the first person that comes to my mind. Or every time I get ready to go out and do a makeup party, I always say, gosh, I wish Becky was doing this with me, because I know she would rock it. You know, everything that I say affirms that she could do this, that I can visualize her doing this with me, and she can begin to visualize herself doing it with me. The main thing you want to make sure when you are trying to recruit through confidence is that you're actually confident. I type everything out with a smile on my face. Believe it or not, when you are texting or when you are messaging back and forth on Facebook Messenger, they can feel your energy. So if you are scared typing, she can feel that. I know it's a bit weird, and it may seem kind of odd because they can't see you or you can't see them, so you don't think that they can feel you. But I'm telling you, they can. So whenever you are trying to recruit someone, you always want to do it with a smile on your face. Type it out in great energy, because that's going to get the positive vibes flowing. Or if you're religious like me, my way of smiling is telling God that I have faith that what I'm putting out, you're going to bring back to me. So when I do it with a smile on my face, I'm doing it because I am a worker of Him. I am a diligent worker of Him. And I want Him to know that I love the blessings that He's going to give me. So I'm going to do it positively and be able to give the love back to Him that He's given to me. It's kind of like a continuation thing. What goes up must come down. What goes out must come back in. So if you are giving out nervousness, hesitation, fear, all of that is what you're going to get back. Because I'm doing it with a smile on my face, and because I have told her 4 times in that message now how she can do this, she is going to be able to visualize that. So when she messages me back, it's going to be along the lines of, well, I kind of thought about doing it, but I never really thought I could. Or, you're so successful with this, I don't think I can be you. Or, I really don't know how I can work this into my time because I'm so busy right now. Or, I don't have the support system that you do. No one is going to buy from me. All of those things, she's messaging me back. I'm going to hit her back again with confidence. Well, that's why I'm here with you. That's why I'm going to walk through this journey with you. Me and you are going to work closely. I'm going to coach you one-on-one. You're going to be able to soar. Just a few tweaks in everything. I promise people are going to hear what you have to say. And she's going to be like, well, what do you mean a few tweaks? Or what do I have to do? What do I have to say? Or how does this work? How do I sell? Or what do I do to get people to buy from me? That's when you hit her with, well, I work closely with you, and I'm going to teach you everything that I know. All you got to do is hit that join button. You don't want to over-deliver or over-say too much. You don't want to, well, we get paid every 3 hours. It's only $99. You get $250 worth of products. You never even have to pay for a website fee. We love the purple card that we get. We have a convention every year. I got a training group that I'm going to add you to, and I'm going to tag you in 20,000 postings. But don't worry, because you're going to be your own business owner, and everyone that wants to hear what you have to say, all you got to do is wear mascara. Look at my eyes. I love this before and after. You're puking on her. And she can feel all of that. So if you are trying to recruit someone and you are sending something this thick, you've already lost her. 1 to 2 sentences is all you should be doing. Or when you're meeting someone in public and you're wanting to blitz them, but you don't really know what to say, your approach can be very simple. Mine is, gosh, I wish I had a blitz card in here. I pull out my blitz card. I just walk up to her. Hey, how are you? I'm Kanisha Morrison. I just thought that you had the most beautiful eyes today, and you reminded me of my Younique mascara. Have you ever heard of that? And she's like, no, I never heard of it. You know, what is that? I whip out the blitz card. I show her the before and after picture. I usually have my one eye done, but I did both my eyes for you guys because you can't come to a Younique thing without both of your eyes done. So I always say, you know what, this is my natural eye, this is the 3D mascara, show the before and after picture on the Blitz card, and then I say, I know you're in a hurry right now, I just want to leave this with you. I flip the card over, I show her, here's my name, here's my contact information, are you on Facebook? And she usually says yes. I pull out my phone, or if her phone is right there, I'll say, well, let's connect on Facebook, I would love to give you more information about this. I take her phone, I friend request myself, and when I get home, you know, at the end of the day, and I'm going through, here's something that people forget. So write this down. When I go to accept her friend request, it shows at the top. Is that right? When I accept it, I click her, and then I message her immediately. It was such a pleasure meeting you today. I can't wait for us to have that makeup play day. I hope I hope the rest of your day was a beautiful day, and I hope you have a great night, gorgeous. And I'll leave it like that. I don't push immediately right then for an appointment. Now, some people would beg to differ, and they would tell you to go ahead. I personally don't do that. So, another thing, too, when on that same thread, I go ahead and look at the people that have accepted my friend request for that day, and I go ahead and start messaging them. Because I know if I don't message them immediately, and it shows you on your mobile app, everyone that accepted your friend request for that day. I just go through and I click them and I message them. Thank you so much for accepting my friend request. I'm so honored to connect with you. Hope you had a beautiful day. And I leave it like that. But I want them to know that, you know, thank you for accepting my request. And several people have messaged me, you know, do I know you or who are you? I'll say, you know, I'm Kenesha Morrison. I saw you on the Haves and the Have-Nots group. That's a TV show that I like to watch. And I saw that you were so interactive when there. I love to connect with like-minded people. Hope you don't mind. And I just leave it like that. Some people unfriend me because they don't want me to see their kids' postings or, you know, whatever the case may be. And that's fine. But a lot of people do keep me, and they do appreciate that I message them introducing myself. If your first message to someone, especially after you just added them, is trying to recruit them, you are already on the wrong foot. No one wants to be recruited immediately. So here's my perfect example for that. You are at the bar, and Joe Blow comes up, and he buys you a drink. And he says, you know, hey, I'm Joe Blow, how are you? And you're like, fine, I'm Kenesha, how are you? And he's like, great, I just bought you this drink. You ready to go home? No, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I know he did not just buy me a drink and he thinks that he owns me. Exact same way when you add someone new. They do not want to go home with you because you just bought them one drink. Be respectful of people's inbox. Thank them for their friend requests, but move on. My next tip for recruiting through confidence is follow up. After you send that first message, you want to make sure that you are consistent. Here's where being your business owner needs to come on. You want to make sure that you are writing down everybody's name that you are adding. I love you, Kai. So this is a business. How do you plan to follow up with people if you don't even know who you've added for the day? Using your Facebook Messenger to keep up with who you need to follow up with is not running a business. That's running a lucrative hobby. You want to be a business owner. So there needs to be a paper trail, whether there is an Excel sheet, a Microsoft Office docket, or just old-fashioned pen and paper, or, you know, notes on your phone, whatever it may be. But you want to write down the date and who you messaged that day, who accepted your friend request, who did you connect with when you were out and about. That way, you know how to connect with people, okay? So I add her today as a friend. I have thanked her for accepting my friend request. I have created a list, and if you come to my class at convention, you'll know what my lists are when you get there. But I've created a list that keeps up with the different people. So if I met someone that was out and about, I add them to the local list. If I randomly sent someone a friend request from a group that I'm in, I add them to that particular list. You can create lists on your friends list and come to my class and I'll show you how to do that. So I add them to, you know, whatever group list that is. Younique presenters have their own list. Potentials have a list. All my customers have a list. Potential customers have a list. You know, everything has a list and is nice and organized. But on the paper, you know, I write down today's date, met Sarah Lou at Walmart, already friend requested, already got accepted, already sent first message. So now I make it my priority to like and comment and interact with her on all of her stuff, because I now want to get to know her and connect with her and see how I can pray for her and how to grow her and how to be there for her. And I can't do that if I don't write it down and be able to follow up with her. I don't want people to feel like I am just all about Younique and I'm all about getting money in my pocket and I'm all about helping me, because as we know in our business, you can't succeed unless other people succeed. So you have to come into this with a service mindset. Do you know if you can do separate lists on your phone? You cannot do lists from your phone, only on your computer. However, if you use Safari or Google Chrome on your cell phone, if you go all the way to the bottom, not the Facebook app, but through the browser app, if you go all the way to the bottom on the browser, there's an option that says View Full Desktop. That will allow you to see everything on Facebook the way it would be from a computer. So I hope that helps you. But, so now I've connected, I've lost where I was going with that. But I'm commenting, I'm liking, I'm getting to know her. I message her, you know, how can I pray for you? Oh my gosh, cutest little picture of your kid that you just posted. How old is she? Oh my gosh, I see that you work at Taco Bell. How long have you been there? You know, I'm being her girlfriend. I'm getting to know her because I don't know how I can best serve her if I don't know her. So eventually your makeup postings are going to come up and they're going to bring it up, or you know, come to you, because you're going to be consistent and you're going to be posting 4 and 5 times on your Facebook page a day about lifestyle stuff and putting your makeup on, doing Facebook lives, taking your selfies, posting memes that are related to you. So they're going to get to know you through your daily branding, and you want to make sure that you're doing that as a priority. Hey Tara. So that's the main thing that you want to make sure that you're doing. So as soon as I like, comment, interact with her, I add that to my sheet. Today, followed up with Sarah Lou. She said daughter is 4 and she works Taco Bell, been there 3.5 years. That way, when I go back to connect with her again, now some people, you can get a little aggressive at this point. You've commented, you've liked, you message, say it's been 2 weeks and she still hasn't taken the bite yet. What you can do then is say, you know, Sarah Lou, I forgot to tell you last week, I have a VIP group where I give specials in there about the makeup company that I'm with. If you're okay, I would love to add you in there. Nothing wrong with saving a little money on some makeup. And she's going to say yes or no. If she says yes, you know, you thank her. If she says no, you still thank her. And, you know, just tell her, you know, thank you so much for even messaging me back. Thank you for having a great day, and leave it like that. So, you know, it's whatever it is that you feel comfortable with saying, but you want to always make sure you're interacting. Then add her to the follow-up list. Added Sarah Lou to VIP group on 8/1/16, and then set a goal. So when she gets into my VIP group, I then set a goal of hope to sell her a mascara within 3 weeks. So I want to make sure that when I create my list, I'm targeting Sarah Lou with mascara postings, because I want her to see that. So I'll target her for a mascara posting. Then I'll target her for an open-ended question that I may ask, like, what time does your kid go to bed? And you know, everyone comments. How long have you and your partner been together? Everyone comments. What do you think about this shoe? Yay or nay? Everyone comments. I would make sure that she's on that list that I'm targeting. So I'm always coming through her timeline. Another thing you can do on your timeline with these lists too is tell them on Facebook, when you add someone as a friend, it tells you follow, default, blah, 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 blah. You can mark it where you can say, see this person first. That way they are the first ones that are in your timeline. Your follow-up is already done because they're the first ones that you see. I hope I'm not giving you guys too much overwhelm at one time. But the main thing is, know that you are beautiful. Know that people want to hear what you have to say. Know that you are a rock star. Know that you are successful, because you have to start speaking those things into your life now. I am successful. People do want to hear what I have to say. I am a millionaire in the making. You know, whatever it is that you want to do, I am the child of a king. Speak greatness over yourself, because people can't believe it if you don't speak with authority. You have to know that you know that you know that you are successful and that you are already there, and you're just waiting on the universe to bring it to you, or you're waiting on God to bring it to you. But faith without work is dead. So you can't say these things if you are not actively adding your 5 people a day, or getting to know the people that you are wanting to interact with. Be very careful right now with the politics that are going on, all the riots, the protesting, different things that are going on right now in America. Nothing is wrong with taking a side. I would never tell you to silence yourself. Some leaders will say, you know, only be positive on your page, and, you know, only say things like that that are encouraging and uplifting. And I totally believe that. But I also believe that leaders have to lead and say what you feel, but also remember that whatever you feel, there's going to be someone that feels the complete opposite of you, and that could be a potential customer or recruit. So believe what you believe, but don't be overbearing with it. Don't share 20 articles that back up what your belief is, because there's 20 articles out there that can contradict everything that you believe. The main thing that you want to do is come to a common ground. So whatever the common ground is, like right now for everything that's going on with the Black Lives Matter and Cops Lives Matter, the bigger issue, everyone wants their loved ones to come home safely. That's the common ground. Everyone, the cops want to go home to their families, the African Americans want to go home to their families. That's the common ground. Or doing this politics things, whether you're for Hillary or for Trump, at the end of the day, everyone wants to make America great again. Everyone wants to have better health care, better understanding, better love for one another as humans. You know, they're fighting the same fight. So whether you're for or against, do it tastefully and do it respectfully, because there's nothing wrong with believing what you believe, but it is when you become overbearing with it. And I've seen it where people have shared things and they're just back to back to back to back saying things, and it's not really helping the cause, because we can post all day long behind our computers, but we have to be the difference that we want to see in the world. So I'm not going to go on my rant on that, but just know that, you know, whatever you're saying, it is to bring like-minded people to you. So if you are for whatever you are for, you're going to attract whatever you are for. So putting that out there, you're going to bring in like-minded people like you, is the point of me saying that. So be bold, be confident, be strong in what you're saying, speak with authority, know that you are amazing, you have greatness within you, but only you can unleash that. Your sponsor can believe in you all day long. I can believe in you. Our founders believe in you. We have a system that works with the 5-3 formula, 500 PRS a month, 3 new recruits, teach your people to do the same. You know, we all know the basics. But at the end of the day, if you can't look yourself in the mirror and be bold and confidently in who you are going to struggle in this business. Point blank, period. Every Black status presenter can get on here and we can give our best tips and we can pour ourselves out to you and we can give you everything that we know. But what I've seen for a fact is once you get confidence in yourself, that is when your business begins to soar. That is when your business soars, because it takes so much fuel to take off and to land. So it's easier to just coast it. Okay? You are beautiful. People do want to hear what you have to say. Get out there and change some lives. Don't make this about you. It's not about you. Oh, I'm not pretty enough for selfies. I don't take good selfies. I'm not good at videos. I don't really like to do videos. I don't like the way I look on camera. Guess what? So what? So what? No one cares. No one cares that you don't like selfies. No one cares that you don't like to do videos. Get over yourself. The more that you do it, the easier it becomes. I have a phobia. My phobia is blitzing. It is the fear of having all my children. I have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And we go grocery shopping all the time, or, you know, different stores all the time. And I have a fear that it is written all over my face that I'm a 25-year-old mother with a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. And I feel like people judge me because I'm so young and I have so many children. And I feel like it's written all over my face. I have the guilt and the shame that comes behind it. And that the woman in front of me knows every dark little nasty, dirty secret that I've ever done. And these women don't even know me. They don't know me, and it's not fair to me, to them, or me, to prejudge them that they don't want to hear what I have to say. So look at it from that point of view. Whenever you get ready to say something to someone about your business, you can't pre-notion that they don't want to hear what you have to say, because they don't know you. And you are not the woman that you once were. Okay? Yes, we have to get out of our own way.